Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with my Super Tarts Wax Wednesday haul. Super Tarts is one of my top favorite vendors. I have been purchasing from her, I don't even know, since 2016, 2017-ish time frame. I love her wax. There are so many scents that she has that are very nostalgic to me at this point in my life because of how long that I have melted them for. And normally every November she does this big Wax Wednesday sale. It's kind of like her Black Friday sale. I feel like she's not going to do it anymore. We'll have to see as November gets closer, but I'm getting the feeling from what she's been posting on her Facebook page that she's no longer going to continue this sale. But essentially it is a very large pre-order for tons of her scents, and they are normally discounted to some regard. Her wax is fairly pricey, I feel like, but I get great performance from it. It stores really well for me. I could not say enough good things about Super Tarts, so I'm always happy for the wait. It is an extended turnaround time. She is very upfront about that in the beginning, that it's a long turnaround time till you get your order, just because of the sheer number of scents that she has and how much she has to pour for, each one of the orders that she gets. So I did not go too crazy. I could have very easily, but I'm really stocked up on Super Tarts wax right now. And I just didn't need to go too crazy. So I don't know. I think I have 8 or 9 BAM bags here to share. Most of them are repeats for me, my tried and true loves, and then I have 2 new ones. Let's start first with the sample. She sent a sample in raw sugar and lavender buds. I've used so much of this. I've talked about this one ad nauseum on my channel. I love this scent. I love her lavender, and I have my favorite lavender blend from her here in this haul. Her lavender is just so beautiful. This is a very sweet lavender. Maybe the sugar adding to it just adds an extra sweetness, but beautiful, sweet lavender. And I know that I will really enjoy this because I love this scent and I've purchased it many, many times. Okay, for the scents, let's start with the 2 new ones that I got. First up, she had a couple of new Jaws blends, and I picked up one of them. So this is Clipsson, I'm not sure how to say that. Clipsson Beach Cottages. I wonder if this is a spot where they vacation. I love the photo label. I love the color of this wax. Beautiful. So this is Jaws mixed with Palo Santo. Jaws is sea salt, fresh air, seagrass, sliced plum, and sweet pear, and then add the Palo Santo in there. She also had one, I think it was called Glass Beach, and it was Jaws and like rose water or something like that. I skipped that one, but I picked up the one with the Palo. This is really pretty. I feel like I'm not getting a ton of the Palo right this moment. The Jaws is incredibly strong, which, I mean, this is one of my favorite scents ever, Jaws. So I'm not mad about that, but I don't really feel like I'm getting too much Palo yet. This could be a newer pour. I don't know when during the process she was able to pour this one. So maybe the Palo will come out a little bit more as it cures or on warm. But right now I'm just getting the beautiful Jaws blend from that. That is something I've talked about here before with her Jaws blends, is that I feel like there are only some of the Jaws blends that really you get the other notes. So like the lemon curd one, Blown Up, you very much get lemon curd. Quince Harpoon, the orange comes through. There are a few that I feel like you really get those other notes, but some of them are just very Jaws heavy, and that additional note is a little bit more in the background. At the moment, that's what I'm getting from this, but I'm glad I picked it up, and we will see as it cures and changes, over the next few months. The other new one to me, at least I think, it's a fairly basic scent, but I really have been loving Buttermint lately. This one is Buttermint Vanilla Bean Sugar Cookies. I just love these types of minty scents for the holiday season, for the winter, for the bedroom at any point in time. This is Buttermint Candies, Vanilla Bean, and Sugar Cookies. This is so good. Definitely a buttermint. You get the mint, but it's very creamy. There's that nice bakery essence to it. The mint is not overly sharp or kind of astringent to the nose. It's very sweet and creamy. Oh, I love this. This is going to be great, like I said, for the holidays, for the winter time, for the bedrooms and bathrooms, just to kind of relax at night. So I'm glad that I picked this one up. And then all of these rest of these are repurchases. A lot of these are some of my absolute favorite from her shop. So first up then we have Harry's Holiday. You guys, I adore this scent. This is hands down one of my favorite winter scents from her. This is Harry. What's in Harry? This is a blue sugar blend for sure. So Harry is something and maybe some sugar milk, but it's blue sugar crystals, French baguette, and whatever is in Harry. I can't remember what makes up that scent, but there's something in this blend about the way the blue sugar mixes with the French baguette. Oh my goodness. I've never seen another blend of blue sugar and any sort of bread or bakery type of note. I think in my wax experience, at least none that very strongly come to my head. This is just so cozy. Honestly, I could melt something like this at any point in the year. It's just a really interesting mix of masculine as well as bakery. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this scent so much. And I really like Brandy's blue sugar. It's not overly strong. Sometimes blue sugar can be kind of in your face, overly strong, a little bit intense, but the way that she blends the blue sugar with the baguette here, oh, it is to die for. Love this one so much. Very, very happy to have another band bag of that, and I will save that for the holiday season probably. One that I can't say is like an all-time favorite, but it's a scent that I have been melting over the last year or so and have really been enjoying. So since she was offering it in band bags, I decided to pick it up. Normally, if you're not familiar with how Super Tarts operates, she offers a lot of small sizes right now. A lot of clamshell size, donut shapes, things like that. And so to get your hand on like a large subset of her wax is a little more challenging. So since she was offering this scent, I thought, let's go ahead and grab it. This is PNW for the Pacific Northwest. And I'm pretty sure they live up in the Seattle or the Tacoma area up in Washington. This one is Raindrops, Sweater Weather, Birch, Beechwood, and Washington Apples. This is so pretty. This is such a nice mix of like the rain. I think the Sweater Weather gives it that freshness, but it's not Sweater Weather, Bath and Body Works type, super crazy in your face. I love the woodiness that you get from this. The apple is there, but it's not an apple blend. Like I would not smell this and immediately go to apple. My first thought is like rain and wood, and then you get the sweetness and the fruitiness of the apple kind of underneath the rest of those notes. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. This is a perfect intro to fall scent, like a great September scent when the weather's starting to get a little bit crisper and cooler, but it's not full fall yet. Or this would be a great springtime scent when you're wanting something a little bit fresh, but it still has a touch of those kind of deeper woodsy notes to it, that would be perfect. So happy to have a larger size of that. A new favorite to me that I have really been enjoying over the last few years is Hippie Go Lucky. And look at the pieces. It's such a pretty bag. Hippie Go Lucky. This is salty sea air, pink sugar, patchouli, black pepper, and vanilla bean. It sounds like a really interesting combination, but I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on this one. You definitely have to enjoy salty sea air, which is one of my favorite scent notes of all time. I love anything that has salty sea air in it. But the salty sea air blended with the patchouli, just, you're getting the hints of kind of those deep spicy notes from the black pepper, the patchouli. It is not overly intense on anything like that though. Even if you don't like patchouli, I would still say give this a try. Salty sea air, like the sweet pink sugar, those are the prominent notes, but you do get that punch of the darker undertones from the patchouli and the black pepper. You guys, I mean, this is pretty on cold, but on warm, this scent completely comes to life. It is so gorgeous. Very, very happy to have more of Hippie Go Lucky. And it's one that I just don't feel like I see a lot of people talk about. I mean, any of these. I'm gonna just keep repeating myself. Like the next three I'm gonna share with you are like my top three Super Tart scents pretty much. I feel like I don't hear a lot of people talk about this, and they should. They really should. Okay, Campfire Stories. I have been melting this scent for 10 years at this point. This is Fall Leaves, Campfire, and Vanilla Bean. This used to be Mr. Myers, I believe, the Michael Myers one, which that is my favorite horror movie. I love anything Michael Myers. I just think it's fun. And this is just perfect fall. Her Fall Leaves, it's not Bath & Body Works type. It's very, very unique. I have never smelled any other fall leaves like this. It is very kind of creamy in some ways. It leans a little bit more earthy to me than it does like crisp leaves. It doesn't have any spices or anything like that like you would get from a Bath & Body Works leaves. It is very subdued, but in the best way. And then mixing it with the campfire smoke. Oh, this is gorgeous, gorgeous. Another one that I don't have here that has her fall leaves in it that I really enjoy is Harvest Baking. That is fall leaves and pie crust. That one is amazing as well. But love the combination. Just her leaves oil is so good, like I said, just so unique, and love the smoky mix of the campfire with this one. So I will be melting this for sure this coming October. I love all leaves though. I love the spicy leaves. I love all leaves. It's one of my favorite scent notes in general. Okay, this is probably one of the first Super Tart scents that I ever really fell in love with, and to this day, this is my absolute favorite lavender blend on the market. Nobody, in my opinion, does it better than this. There have been some scents I really, really love. Like I love Lavender Trees and Cream from Teddy B's. I mean, I could go on and on. There are so many that have come close. But maybe because of nostalgia reasons, maybe just because, you know, I just feel a certain way about this blend. This is my favorite lavender blend ever, and it is Go to Sleep. And it is pink sugar blended with sweet lavender cream. You guys, this is so good. Again, like I talked about with the sample, the raw sugar and lavender buds, it is just the best lavender. And I think she must either get an oil made for her or she mixes oils and makes her own combination. because the way that this is blended is just, it's so unique. It's so beautiful. It's such a sweet, calming lavender. Like this, I could melt this throughout my whole house and just be in heaven, but this is the scent that I kind of just reserve for my bedroom at night, and I baby it. I'll probably baby this band bag and just throw a couple pieces in my bedroom when I can kind of really sit and enjoy it and just take in the scent of it, because it is so relaxing. It is so soothing. I love this one so very much. So Go to Sleep, my absolute favorite lavender of all time. And then lastly, I picked up one of my favorite Jaws blends that I don't have that much of. So there were so many blends on there that I loved that I could recommend ad nauseum, but then when I looked through my collection, I thought, you don't need any more of them. So I skipped quite a bit. But this one I was running low on, and this is one of those scents I do not want to be without, and that is Snow Covered Shores. So this one used to be Amity Island, if you're familiar with her old names before the name changes. So this is Jaws blended with rosemary and fresh mint. I've come to learn that I'm really into rosemary and fresh mint. The Mermaids in Montauk from Second and Spruce, the Vitamin C from Teddy Bees. Like, I love those fresh scents. This is perfect. And this is one that I feel like the Jaws doesn't take over. If anything, I feel like it just enhances the rosemary mint. It is so bright, so fresh, so like spring, summer, hot day. It's almost cooling when you smell it, because you get the mint, you're getting that salty sea air, the herbs from the rosemary, just everything blended together. It really does smell almost like it gives you a chill. This is gorgeous. I would say there are two blends from Jaws, like a Jaws blends that I really, really love. This being one of them, and then Quint's Harpoon being the second one. That's the one that has orange in it, because I think it's just so unique, and I think those notes play together so, so beautifully. But very, very happy to have more of Snow Covered Shores. That is it though. That is my entire Wax Wednesday haul from Super Tarts. Now we're to put them, you can see the boxes I have sitting here next to me. We are definitely running out of room. Did you guys get anything from Wax Wednesday? I would love to know what you guys snagged or what your thoughts are about any of these blends. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.